Alrighty. How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Let us load back in. I wonder why the planet always flickers. I was just looking at the preview there. It's always flickering. Right, so what are we doing? Yes, we're kind of in peak waiting for numbers to go up mode at the minute. The last thing we did was get the algae spreader, which is just over there. And that should mean... Oh! Okay, vehicle tier 1 inventory increase. Wait, is that just for... Hang on a sec. Hang on a sec. What was that? Do I have extra slots? Was that for vehicles or what was that for? Ooh. I don't have a tier 2 jetpack, don't I? But I was close and he made a tier 2 again. I have a tier 3, don't I? Yeah. Right, I need to refamiliarize myself with what's going on. What should I do? I suppose I could get more iron and expand the base. I mean, there's not a lot else I can really do right now. Yeah, I might do that. I might just do that. Do a bunch of expanding, I reckon. Go get some iron. And work towards making this a bigger platform. Amongst, I had no idea what I was going to do today. I was thinking of not streaming altogether and just doing some recording. I got to record my birthday video. Because that's next week. Sometimes I would just like stream on my birthday and then edit it in the same day. But I don't know if I want to be doing editing on my birthday this year. So I might just record a video at some point this week and edit it down, chop it up, and then schedule it for my birthday. I knew I didn't want to do MC today because we've been doing a lot of MC. And I don't want to burn myself out on it because I'm quite enjoying Hexit. I think Hexit is very fun. Oh my god, there's so much iron here. Titanium as well. I only need iron for this part at least. Oh no, don't want that. There's a lot of titanium here. I just wanted to do something chill. Take that. I'm sorry I was late. 20 minutes late. I was getting ready for stream and I started having stomach problems again. So I had to go take my tablet. I forgot to take my tablet today because recently, like, my stomach has been fine. Like, I've not been having any problems with my stomach for the last couple of weeks. Or should I say a couple of weeks? No. Because I've only started taking my tablets recently. So, like, for the last week or so, I've not been having any problems with my stomach. I don't get extreme pain or discomfort anymore. Not really, anyway. So I've not been taking my pills as much because I just forget to. But today I didn't take my tablets, and then next thing I know, I'm having stomach pains again. I'm like, yep, okay. Must remember to take my tablets. Again, accidentally, this game becomes like the hub zone for updating you on my stomach problems. I got a scan as well on the 12th. So they're gonna check. They don't think that this is the weird part about the stomach problems, that they don't really know what it is. They don't know what's causing it. So oh, I didn't realize my oxygen was so low. They've just given like a safety scan, basically, just an ultrasound scan, just to check. Ooh, a tier 2 nuclear reactor. Lovely. They suggested it could be like gallbladder or gallstones, but they said probably not. Like realistically, it's not that. But they want to check for it anyway. So I'm here thinking like, God, I hope not. But apparently this is quite common, and some people in my family have it as well. So it's like potentially hereditary. So if I do have it, it might come from a family member or something. I don't know, but at the minute, I'm feeling okay. Like I obviously, like this morning I was just saying that my stomach pain started coming back just before starting stream, so I had to go quickly take my tablet. Yeah, no, it's like mostly been fine. So we're just going to do a safety check scan, just to double check everything's fine. And it should be, to be completely honest, I think it's probably nothing, realistically. At this point, like, I didn't know what it was. I think during January time, I was getting really worried about it. Thinking, oh, it could be something awful. I was just overthinking in general. And I think because of the fact that I was constantly having stomach pains, like, general discomfort all the time, you know, there'll be days where it'll keep me up all night, and I guess where I'd have lack of sleep as well, that would cause my brain to worry and overthink more, and I was just starting to think all the worst, like, God, what could it be? Like, maybe it's a underlying issue that's like bad, like really bad, and maybe it'll get worse. And but I think at this point, I probably think it's nothing, to be honest. Like, realistically, I don't think it's anything important. That's what the doctor said as well. The doctor said we don't think it's anything dire, like we don't think it's anything you know, bad, you're not gonna die or anything like that. So, you know, I thought, yeah, it's good. It's good. Reaffirming. Oh, sorry, I forgot you have to click control when building. So I think, like, when you're in a position where you're constantly feeling ill, and then you go to the doctors and they give you, like, when I first went to the doctors in November, they gave me a basic sort of, oh, it might be anxiety sort of response, rather than diagnosing me of anything, which made me worry more, because it's just like, well, what do you mean it could just be anxiety? And then just send me home. That sort of thing just makes it worse. You know, you start thinking more like, what do you mean it's just anxiety? If I'm constantly feeling stomach pain all the time, and then you just tell me, oh, it's anxiety, and then just send me home, of course I'm going to be like, oh, vehicle tier 1 inventory. Okay, that's only in the vehicles. I don't even have that thing yet. The vehicle station. Should we make a vehicle station? We can make one. We recently just came across free aluminum as well. I'm guessing this has to be on the floor, so we'll put this over here. Warning, low power. Yeah, I thought as much. What we got here then? A vehicle rover. It's actually not too bad to make. And what we got here? Equipment increase. Yeah, this thing will be really useful. Obsidian. Okay. Maybe this isn't a good spot for it then. Maybe I need some more open, because I know for a fact I'm going to drive down and go straight into that rock. So maybe we'll delete this. Move it elsewhere. Yeah, don't get your hopes up. That power's going real soon. Alright, we place it here. This is a pretty good zone. Drive out there and go left and go right. Go anywhere. But yeah, I think like now I've been to the doctors and he actually gave me a little bit more concrete answer in January rather than the one in November, which was fucking useless. I was trying not to be so horrible about it because I just thought, man, like, they didn't really do a lot. And they just like pressed on my stomach and said, yeah, it's probably anxiety. And I was like, oh, maybe like they just don't have a lot of information to go off, sort of thing. But you know, the other doctor I went to in January did the exact same thing, and he had a little more information to give me. So Yeah, I feel like I just don't feel bad for the other doctor. Like, it's just giving me useless fucking information. Okay, so a tier 2 requires water bottle, super alloy, uranium rods. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 2, don't I? Right? 3. Oh, I need 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good golly. And then we need explosive powder, which requires sulfur. Sulfur. Not sofa. I'm surprised considering I have no power that I can still use these machines. Yeah, basically the crux of what I'm talking about is I got another scan on... Not another scan, a scan on... Thursday at my local hospital. And I think it'll be fine. I don't think it's going to be anything important, to be honest with you. I'll put this in here for now. And what was it again to fire off a uranium rocket? Actually, no, I'm not going to fire off another uranium rocket. I'm going to go look around for uranium. Because I'm sure there's more uranium around somewhere. There's got to be. I fail to believe that that little shower only had like 2... Well, I say little, it wasn't little. Like that shower only had 2 lots of it. There's got to be some more somewhere. What iron? Yeah, I'm in a big like survival crafting bug at the minute. Like, I got a survival crafting bug. I'm really enjoying a lot of the survival crafting games at the minute. So I'm doing a lot of Minecraft and doing this Planet Crafter, that sort of thing. I will return to other stuff. I do want to go back to some retro games. See, I want to do more Final Fantasy VIII. Oddly, I want to go back to Minish Cap. We never finished Minish Cap, and I do want to go back to Minish Cap. I might start a new save on it though. Because the old series was on my old PC. The sound quality wasn't good and stuff like that, so I feel like I'd rather just start from scratch and go again. Don't particularly remember much of the story anyway. So I might just make a new save in general. Yeah, I have a lot of plans. I want to do more retro stuff again. My channel at the minute on YouTube, for example, the edits I've done, it's a mix. It's mostly multiplayer stuff at the minute. I'm enjoying the stuff I'm editing on my main channel. And I think I got enough stuff there where it's fine and it can keep being like that. If I look at my channel right now. Yeah, like I got some Pokemon coming up, Minecraft, Rematch, Ace Attorney, Final Fantasy 9, that sort of thing, you know, Parasite Eve. So I got like a good mix of things I'm happy to edit. So I think I can just do a playthrough of Minish Cap and some other retro games, and I don't think it will really affect anything. Oh no, the old OG house. So this is what happens when it gets flooded. The great flooding is coming. It is like rising quickly, isn't it? Strange to think my base used to be down here. You just wouldn't have thought it looking here now, would you? The moment I saw those puddles coming in, it was actually just one little puddle. I was like, yep, we gotta clear up soon. Clear up shop soon. I'm having a hard time finding the uranium sites. Was there really only one uranium crash site for the meteor shower, and that's it? Because I did 2 of them, I'm pretty sure. Well, we got a load of, yeah, we got a load of cobalt and stuff we just picked up here, so we can just go back to adding to the tower of tier 2 solar panels. Let's go grab some aluminum, and that should power it for the minute. Maybe we can make some rovers, some land rovers to drive around in. Any aluminum here? No. Never any aluminum. No, brother. No, that's magnesium. Went to central London with the boys over the weekend. Saw Joash, G, and Corel. That was lovely. It was kind of like impromptu. I mean, we had a plan, but not really. We knew we wanted to go to central London. We knew we wanted to go to like Wagamama. Because Joash suggested saying like, oh, we can go Wagamama. There's some places nearby we can go to as well. It was like, yeah, okay, sure. But other than that, like, we didn't have a plan. And I mean, like, we had a plan, but we didn't have a plan. But we went to Wagamama, had some food there. Had an acai with Madral Beru in it. That was really nice. I didn't know what it was when I was drinking it until I looked it up later and I found out it was melon. I think it's like melon liqueur in it as well, or is it just melon juice? I don't know. It was quite thick. So you have like the top half is beer, and then as you get further down, it's like a thicker drink. Did I already take up all the aluminum up here? It was really nice. It was really... because at first, it was just the top half was... What the fuck? Oh, because I got my flashlight on. My torch. First, it was just like the top half was beer with a slice of lemon in it. So I just thought, oh, it's probably just a sweeter lager type thing. Like maybe it's like a take on like a lager and lime sort of thing. Just tasted like a slightly sweeter beer. And then, like I said, further and further down of the drink I got, it tasted a lot better. Maybe I should have mixed it. I didn't know what to do with it. Because I kind of assumed it was a cocktail because Joash got like a spritz cocktail thing. It was non-alcoholic because obviously he's Christian, he doesn't drink. And that was like a properly made alcoholic, well, properly made cocktail thing, right? So I just assumed, going, oh well, maybe my one's already mixed, but no, maybe I should have mixed mine. Don't know really. Either way, it was nice. Next time, if I do ever have it again, maybe if I make it for myself next time, I would know to mix it. I mean, I guess go figure, but yeah, I need some more aluminum. Went to Forbidden Planet, we saw a bunch of stuff there. I got a cool poster. Because I like 90s versions of Japanese Western posters. It's been a lot prettier, so I got the Empire Strikes Back, the Japanese version of it. It's just so good. It's something I'd wanted for a while. Because I always loved the Japanese version of the Star Wars posters, for example. And then I looked into other Japanese Western posters from the 80s. And they're all like so good. But the Empire Strikes Back one was like one of the main ones that I was interested in. When I saw that in Forbidden Planet, I just immediately was like, yep, I'm grabbing that. And then, interestingly, so remember a couple months ago, when it was, well, a couple months ago, about 6 months ago, when it was Kirill's birthday coming up, and I had the decision to make whether or not I wanted to get him the Game of Thrones collection in the books, with the lovely, like, paper, leather back, like the faux leather back and stuff like that. It was like 5 books in one sort of thing. Or I got the whole, like, Frank Herbert's Dune trilogy. and we decided on Game of Thrones. But I looked at the Frank Herbert thing, and I just said without context, would you rather Game of Thrones or Dune? And he said Game of Thrones. So I was like, okay, fair enough. So we got him Game of Thrones. But when we was in Forbidden Planet, he saw the exact version of... Oh, that's bad. I don't have any water. Okay. Saw the exact version of Frank Herbert's Dune that I was going to get for him. The exact same leatherback one. And he bought it for himself. So, you know, he got both anyway. Oh, this thing's going to take a lot of power, huh? This thing's going to take a lot of power. So I got a post. I was tempted to get books, but a minute, like, I am saving to go to Sweden. Because there was this lovely... I believe it's fairly new, Ghost in a Shell Deluxe Edition, fully compiled hardback that was made recently. And the cover art is like brand new cover art for it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And me and Josh were looking at it, and I was like, God, I'm tempted to get this, but... It was the same thing I said with Vinland Saga as well. You got a price compare, because in store... in Forbidden Planet, the price is a bit more expensive. Like, for example, in the shop, it was like £54, but online, when I looked, it was £36. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get it. And we had the same conundrum with Josh, because he was looking at a bunch of comics. He wanted to get the Red Hood comics. He wanted to get Absolute Batman. But at the minute, there's only Absolute Batman trade paperbacks. 1 and 2 that collects like 1 to 7 and 7 to 14, and as far as my knowledge goes, it goes up to 16. So he would have to get the trade paperbacks and then find issues 15 and 16 to collect. So he decided against that, and then he saw Afro Samurai as a hardback. He was tempted to get that. And then I said about the price gauging and how it's cheaper on the website sometimes. And then he suddenly started thinking about it. I was like, oh, well, what if it is cheaper online? And it was. It was. I sent him all the links. But the Red Hood thing was the biggest conundrum. Because he wanted to get Red Hood out and the Outlaws Rebirth, which is a version that is better than the current version. And he wanted to get that one, but from my understanding, it's out of print. They don't really make it that much anymore, and the only way you can get it is maybe on like eBay bidding, and like Omega expensive. It's like £26 for just the one volume, which he was just like, yeah, I'm not gonna get that. I ain't getting that. You having a laugh? I shouldn't be building that this way, to be fair, because I'm going to be building a base this way, so I'll go this side. There you go, power's back on. Just teasing the power system at this point, going on and off. But yeah, after like a little bit of looking, we looked around online. I found a couple links for him to get the Outlaws if he wanted it. Unfortunately, it was a lot of money, so he decided against it and he got a different one. But I used to collect comics as well, and it's so typical when there's something you want, like a line that you want, that looks interesting to you, only to find out like it's an out of print version that's rare to come by. And you're like, really? Fucking really? Have a little munch on that. Alright, so what was I doing? I was making this, wasn't I? Need more uranium, which means I need to fire off a rocket. I think I need to make a rocket engine, which requires uranium as well. Yeah, rocket engine. I need this one. Uranium, which requires super alloys and cobalt. Yeah, there were so many things in Forbidden Planet I was tempted to get. But again, I'm saving to go to Sweden soon, so I shouldn't. I got a poster that was £4.99 plus a bag, which pushed it's like £5.19. 20 pence for a bag, but you know, that's been a thing for a while now, so I can't really complain too much about that. That's like in every shop. 20 pence for a plastic bag, it's ridiculous. Oh yeah, rocket engine. Yeah, see, it also requires it. I mean, I can make this right now. I've only got 2. I'm going to use uranium to get uranium back, hopefully. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did he really? Right, rocket engine. I made that joke to Carell, he wasn't impressed with it. We was on our way to get a bus and he said something about like 789. And I went, did he really? He went, what? And they all looked like confused for a bit. And then Josh clocked it and he's just like, I don't want to give you a dignity of the reaction. You're not getting it from me. Crow was still confused and it took him a minute and he was like, oh. Oh, 789, haha. Need to get a bunch of magnesium and titanium. I think my bad jokes go unnoticed and underappreciated in my friend group. I think they deserve to be laughed at more. My friendship is run like a dictatorship. There is no laughs. No laughs at funny jokes. What you get is disapproval and sadness. I made another one as well in Forbidden Planet. Judge was asking me something. He was like, oh, can you see the Red Hood comics? Or in this section? Because I was looking for standard issues. And there was a comics on the top shelf that was called Noel. So I went, no, I can't. I was really proud of that one. Didn't get a single reaction. They didn't even bother to they didn't even look at me. They didn't want to acknowledge it. In any capacity. You know what I mean, man? You make these fantastic jokes to your friends and they don't even acknowledge you, man. It's rough. It's a rough world out there. I should be gathering all of these resources, really, because I am quite low on pretty much everything, but my backpack gets so full recently. But yeah, going back to the Sweden thing, because that's relevant again. I've booked the flight, officially. My flight is booked. I have it set to pay later, because like, I'm not going for a couple months anyway. So I just got it on the side to save up for. I'm now just looking for an Airbnb. So I've applied for a couple, like I applied for a reservation. And they said no, they can't do my dates, which is really annoying because there was one that I saw that was really nice. I was really excited about it, going, oh, this is in such a lovely area, it's got a good view, this is great. And then they declined. And not a lot you can really do about that. Even if you was willing to pay for it, if they decline, they decline. You can't force them to accept you on those dates. And it's not like I can change my dates, because I already had it set that I wanted to go on those dates, for one. And for two, I already booked the flights. Hard to cancel now. See, that's a shame. Not a lot I can really do about that. There's another apartment I was looking at, but it was a lot further out than I wanted to be. Because I didn't really want to be on loads of transport. I mean, I could use a bike, because where I'm going is quite, you know, popular to ride a bike around. This place is really good for super alloys. But visibility is really bad. It's just yellow, but... Ooh. Uranium? Don't mind if I do. Oh, I need to put these away as well. This is taking up needless inventory space. I then booked a hotel. Very briefly, I booked a hotel. And again, I did like payment in about a couple months' time, because luckily a lot of these sites, like when you have a holiday that's quite a few months in the future, a lot of them allow you to do pay later and just put in a booking reservation, which is really good. Because if you just like have plans to pay for it, but just think like logically it would make more sense for me to just save but have the reservation there for when I need it. It's a lot better system. But anyway, I found this hotel. It looked fine. I looked on a map and it was roughly where I want to be. Makes it easier for me to get around. Then I started reading it, and then I booked it. Naively, I just booked it straight away. Thinking, this looks fine. Yeah, good enough for me. Booked it. Then I started reading reviews, and a lot of it was saying like the hotel was dirty. The place on the map isn't actually where it says it was. Which was just like confusing to me. A lot of people were saying it was a lot further out, and they recommend having like a rental car to go around. And me, I can't drive. Even if I were to try and drive now, like get driver's lessons and stuff like that now, wouldn't be enough time for me to get my license and a car license and stuff like that, blah blah blah, for when I want to go to Sweden. So it just wouldn't be possible for me to, and I couldn't afford to be like really far out, because like you're really paying a lot of money for the holiday, for the flights, for the place to stay, and then you want to have some spending money, so you don't really want to be really far out in the sticks and spending so much money on like traveling costs and stuff like that. So I cancelled it, and thankfully it was free to cancel, but yeah, I should have read reviews. That was dumb on my part. But yeah, still on a quest to find a place to stay. I'm looking at one at a minute. It's a little bit out of my price range, because I'm trying to be a little more reasonable with what I'm spending. You know, my flights were quite cheap. I don't mind spending a little bit more if I have to, but I'm just trying to think. You know, I can easily save up for it. That's not a problem. I just want to make sure I have a decent amount that I can spend as well. I want to buy some stuff when I'm out there. I have things I want to do. I have a list of things I want to do when I go there. You know? And if I'm spending more of my money on like places to stay, or like flights or travel and stuff like that, it's like I'm not gonna have enough money to do what I want to do. So I'm actually trying to make that sort of side of things cheap, so that my actual experience there, I could just splash a little extra cash, because I have that money there to spend, rather than spending on accommodations and flights and transport. And you know, when you go to Sweden, you want to enjoy like a fika break. You want to go to these lovely cafes and enjoy, you you know, falafels and stuff like that. And you know, if I'm spending all my money on accommodations, like 200, 300, 400, even like over a grand, I saw over a grand for accommodation, I'm not going to be able to afford all these lovely little treats on the holiday. And that's what you want to do. You want to go there and you want to get memories and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm looking for like a decently cheap accommodation right now. And that hotel I saw, fortunately, I had to cancel. It was like fairly cheap, to be fair, but even still, people are saying like it's quite far out from where it actually says it is, which I think is a bit misleading. I'm not going to say the name of it, obviously, because I don't want to give it bad business. You know, there are a lot of people who left good reviews saying that there was a good company, host was lovely, that sort of thing. And obviously, I'm not going to knock that. If they're good, they're goods. You know what I mean? Like, they're just unfortunate that, you know, their accommodation was in a dirty array for some people. And the map thing, I think the map thing was really bizarre. I don't understand how it can be farther out than it actually says on a map. Surely you'd have to legally show exactly where you are on the map so people can find it. Because a lot of people complain it's hard to get to. It's hard to check in, communication was bad. So yeah, I think I dodged a bullet. Respectfully, I think I dodged a bullet. I didn't want to be in that position where I'm like, gods, it's like I'm in a country I don't really know. There's no one here to meet me. So bad times await me if I'm gonna deal with a place that's like not communicating well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That should be the last one that I need. Oh, is it 10? Because one is 9. 3, 6, 9. It is 9. Huh, weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a super alloy for good measure. And we're going to get this tier 2 nuclear reactor. Should I put that above me in this room here? Would that be a safe idea if I put a nuclear reactor in here? Probably not, right? We'll go join it with the others. Yeah, I found a place at the minute I'm looking at. It's a little bit out my price range. Well, it's like just a little bit. I can pay it. It's not a problem. I can pay it. I would just prefer it if it was cheaper, but you know, what can you do? You know, if you're booking a holiday, you do have to make some unexpected payments. Sometimes things don't go your way, and you just have to deal with that. Let's put this big boy here. God, this thing is massive, isn't it? That's really cool. I might make a little section in my base for nuclear power, because having all of these in a dedicated room would be really cool. Maybe I can do a thing where it goes up like 3 levels or something like that. I mean, if those go off, they're still going to get me up there, aren't they? So it wouldn't make any difference, really. Yeah, that's the update on the Sweden situation. Booked flights, just looking for accommodation. And I was telling Kuro about this, and he was just like, wouldn't it make more sense? Like, why would you book first? Why would you book flights first, not have anywhere to stay? And I just thought, for me, in my head, it makes more sense that I have confirmed that I can actually get the flights than confirming I have somewhere to stay, but I don't have anywhere. Like, I can't get the flight, because then like, it might be more expensive to cancel last minute. Granted, a lot of these Airbnbs, thankfully, they seem to do free cancellations and stuff like that, which is good. That's not a problem. But in my head, it just made more sense to be like, oh, I want to make sure I have flights confirmed, and then I can find somewhere to stay. Why does that look like a water texture? That's weird. So what are we waiting on currently? Heat, that's on 6.6. Should we make more? I mean, we got a tier 2 nuclear reactor we can probably afford to make another tier 3 here, right? We need a lot more aluminum. That's bad. We're just playing the numbers game at a minute. We're just waiting. Just waiting for things to happen. Why do I keep doing that? I counted 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Alright. Place one here. Lovely. This room must be very warm. Alright. How's that number doing now? Can I see how much is being made? 4,915 PK a second. Going up fairly decently. Of course, it makes sense that the heat is the most that we're making because we have a lot of heaters. Oxygen, 14,000 as well. Yeah, it makes sense. Terraformation, we got liquid water. We're about just about halfway to getting lakes. I want to get trees. I want to get trees to plant. I'm looking forward to the trees. We can make another algae as well. We need that biomass. Lord knows we need that biomass. We go through these super alloys like it's nothing. Good thing I know it's a place that we can find them. Saves me so much time rather than trying to run around getting all these resources. Put that there. It doesn't really matter where they go, does it? It just has to be on the water surface. I don't have to worry about making it look pretty. Alright, where's... Can I see biomass? 3.5 G/1 second. Okay. Yeah, because I suppose all we have is just grass spreaders and algae spreaders, which they don't give a lot. Yeah, 0.15 a second, 0.8 a second. They don't give a lot at all. So, yeah. Slow progress. Real slow progress. We're at a very weird stage right now in Planet Crafter. We're close to getting this. That's probably the next thing we will get is the tier 2 algae. Maybe I just need to make a lot more grass spreaders. I just need to find more algae. Not algae, lerma seeds. I'll put these in here for now because I don't need these outfits. Unless I make... Wait, do I even have a... Ooh, a flower spreader. Hang on a sec. Oh, but fertilizer's quite expensive though, isn't it? Yeah, I need algae. Bing, bong, bing. Do I just go over here and just collect it like I would normally would with resources? Like, can I just pick this off the floor? No. Huh. I suppose they weren't expecting you to look this close, but I mean, that's like the most obvious planted texture I've ever seen. Again, like, no one's ever supposed to look that close at it, but I did. Now my immersion is ruined. I thought there was real algae in there. It's just a PNG. It's just a fucking PNG. My immersion's ruined. I can't get up for now then. Huh. There is a way for me to pick up algae from it. Maybe I will need a tier 2 for it though. I can't pick any of these up at all. No. Oh, well, that's also my immersion ruins. These are just floating above the water. Again, you're not meant to look this close at these things. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be one of those guys that constantly talk about their holiday, but I'm really excited to go to Sweden. It's something I've always wanted to do. I'm very excited about it. I'm worried because, I mean, like I've said multiple times, I'll be going on my own. Completely alone. I've been to, like, countries to meet family alone. But I've never been to a country fully on my own. No friends or anything to meet. Just me and my ones. Never done that before, so... Yeah, I'm very worried about that, but I think I'll be fine. Just gonna use all my silicon to make some fences, I think. Oh, that's a problem. You can't really go this way anyway because it blocked you off. But still, it's not symmetrical. That really bothers me. Lake water collector. I'm just trying to think what else I can do. Gas extractor at 100. What's our pressure at right now? 736. I mean, if we just want to increase our biomass and stuff like that, I suppose all we can do is just send rockets into space. I need lots of uranium anyway, so I might as well. Need more iridium. Alright, we'll go to the iridium caves. And we'll go a little bit further out as well to get the super alloys. Maybe I just need to go on a ore extraction mission. I just need to get a lot of ore, I think. We're really low on resources. I think it might just be my best benefit to run around and grab a bunch of ores, perhaps. Don't know. Like, for the most part, in this game so far, it's just been sort of like progress has always been imminent because the numbers were lower. So it didn't take much to be able to upgrade, right? But now we're really just waiting for things to happen. So there's not a lot I can really do until then. We can keep building rockets and send them off. I think that's a reasonable thing to do right now. Keep getting uranium. iridium, super alloys, stuff like that to send rockets off. And that's it, really. That's just my quest, I think. My quest is just to do that endlessly until we actually make some progress and get trees, because those trees are really far away. But I think the moment we start getting trees, then we can move on to insects, and when we move on to insects, we can start getting animal life in and stuff like that. So the next path is definitely to create a breathable atmosphere with trees. But not a lot I can do about it yet until we get to those extremely high levels of PKI that we've not even seen. Is it PKI that we need right now? Extremely high levels that we've not seen yet. We're not going to see for hours and hours and hours and hours of time till we send off those rockets. Just hoping I don't waste all this area out of super alloys. This is my only sound. Oh, hello. A secret cave. I see a chest. Osmium. Bioplastics, we need that. Right, let's go find somewhere to breathe. Gonna make a boa reference, but I decided against it. No one needs to hear me singing. Just know the thought was there. Oh yeah, we was gonna work towards making a Land Rover, weren't we? So we can drive around. Yeah, we could do that as well. Just remember, we got that vehicle spawner. We don't even have a vehicle. Or we might die, boys. That was close. We're not died since we got the jetpack. Which makes sense, because you can move around much quicker. Oh! Or uranium. Oh, that's perfect. We need that. Right, so we need to make... Have we already made one? No, we haven't. One of these. One of these. And we can put away some of the stuff we got here. Some cobalt. Ice. And bio nugget plastic things. Bioplastic nuggets. Just go in there for now. We need some super alloys. And free silicone. What is it? Free cobalt. That's free cobalt, isn't it? And that should be it. Right, off you go. So long, friends. And in comes the asteroids. Right? There is. Did uranium go under here? I saw one crash here, but I guess sometimes they crash, but they don't give the resource. Oh, look at all that. Green gold. So much of it over here. Oh, because there's two chunks in one. Ah, I see. Oh, some iron. Yeah, full inventory. Is that all of it? Nope, there's some here. Sometimes I think it actually helps once the asteroids are cleared up, because then you can see it better. Really hard to see if there's any around underneath all the rubble. Right, so I believe we need 2 rocket engines. And super alloy. And something else. I'm actually out of iridium again. Using up so much iridium right now. Oh, I see. I need fabric as well. Okay. Fabric might be the hard one, because I believe you only get them from wreckages. Seven. Okay, I need 2 more. Ah, it's into biodome. Okay, that's what we're doing next. Fuck the vehicle. Don't care about the vehicle. I need that tier 2 biodome. Need that tier 2 biodome stat. Which means I'm going to extend out this way and then connect it to this building here. I just put all the uranium away. What do we need for this? Oh, brother. Okay. No, we can't do that. I need bacteria samples and I need fertilizer. How do I make, you need it from an algae generator. So it is from that machine. But I guess it's not deep enough yet. It should be formulating under here. I guess it's not happening yet. Oh. Well, speak of the devil. Ah, there it is. Not ready yet. Oh. Not ready. Not ready, not ready. Okay. You must be ready, right? Algae, there we go. Is it algae or is it algae? I believe algae. Or is it algae? I think it's algae. Algae sort of sounds like a cutesy nickname for it, doesn't it? Aw, algae. Right, we got the bacteria sample. I thought it was like dodgy, because I was like, well, how the hell am I supposed to get it? But no, there we go. Fertilizer. Brilliant. I know we got sulfur. Eggplants. I'm growing some in here. That's a mushroom. I believe I only need one. I need two. Ah. What else do I need? Ah, the bacteria sample as well. Okay. Should we do that first? It's cheaper. Maybe I should make more water sprinkler sampler collectors. That's a mouthful, isn't it? Water sprinkler mouthful. Yeah, water sprinkler. Collect. I don't even remember what I said. Water sprinkler collector. Okay, that's one. Requires two of each as well. That's crazy. Alright, we can use this chest for crafting stuff, I guess. Let's just change this to crafting stuff. It's not an ice box. It's never been an ice box. It's only ever had like one ice in there. It's not an ice box. 86. Okay, that's pretty close. Suppose I can build a platform out. Because that algae over there won't be ready for a little bit either. Yeah. I think we just need to bite the bullet and just go straight for the biodome tier 2. There's no point trying to make another machine to make it slightly quicker to get something that we're already halfway to getting. I was thinking about it. I thought, nah. I was certainly debating it. Alright. I was gonna say, we're running low on iron, but there's some about. You need lots of it. You need so much iron. Me when I'm a doctor, talking to my patient. You've got an iron deficiency. You need more iron. Efficiency. I love that joke. That joke is so dumb. Mmm. Efficiency. Alright, let's get a move on before we die. That should be enough as a full inventory. Can you kind of cheat it by going underwater and then coming off of air? No, you can't. Okay. Fair. Right. Let us build. How much is that? That's like 2 rows already. Just for one lot. He's got so much iron. My hydration is low. No, don't be silly. Oh, is that what I think it is? Yeah, it certainly is. Oh, we got so much uranium. I don't even think we can put all this stuff away. I'm gonna have to make some uranium rods for the inventory space. Yeah, let's see how much space we got here. We can probably put half this stuff in. Yeah. And 3, 6, 9. Oh, we can make exactly 1 uranium rods. Pop in there as well. There's a little treat. Not enough room for it, but there you go, there's a little treat. And keep 1. All these in here. How's my eggplant doing? It's grown. Pop that in there. Let's see if the other algae is ready. I think so. It said 78% last time we looked at it, and that was like 10 minutes ago, so. Should be ready now. Yep. Right over here. I doubt it, right? No. 40%? They get quite big for 40%. Oh, hello. What have we here? Uranium that you can't pick up. But it's so deep now, isn't it? I think my base was in this little divot. Because you have to run up this hill. And we was going to put the base right here, originally. Because there's the spawn. That's where we crash landed. Okay. Let's us. Oop, oop, oop. Oop. One fertilizer. One bracket. One. Fertilizer. Oops. You guys can't hear it, but my PC is getting louder these days. Surprising, because I've had it for about 2 years now, and it's actually been very quiet. I've only cleared it out once or twice, because I don't have any compressed air, and it's getting hard to find. And I'm just quite lazy to go to other stores to look for it. But it's lasted. It's lasted. What else? Yeah, I need more iron. Efficiency. Got absolutely no aluminum. We completely dried out the aluminum deposit in the cave, so I need to go get some more aluminum at some point. Might as well do that now whilst I'm looking for iron. Bioplastic, we always need that. Especially now. Some of this stuff require a lot of it. More bioplastic, don't mind if I do. Let me get that iron. Problem with coming out this far at a minute is that I use up so much oxygen, so the time I actually get here to get some resources, I gotta go leave. Gotta leave to get some more oxygen. Yeah, I know. Oh, of course. Oh, I might actually die this time because I was too busy pissing about that chest. Well, it's been a long time coming. We haven't died in a very long time. we're going to die. Oh, it's a shame. We haven't died in so long. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, I do have my jetpack. I was going to say. It's been so long since he died. I shut my eyes and I fade to black. Alright, give me all this. Before we die again. Because they spawn you on half your lifestyle stuff, I guess. Every time. We got a tier 4 auction tank as well. It's like, man, I want to get a biodome so we can move into the biomass stuff, but then I think we also really need a vehicle so we can drive around. Yeah. I've been alive for like 2 minutes. I'm already going to die of dehydration. It's crazy. That's a trope in survival games I really dislike, to be bluntly honest. There's a lot of survival games that do that, where you die, and it just spawns you on half of your health. Half your hunger, half your life, half your oxygen, or half your hydration. I just hate that concept. It's so annoying. Do not like it. Doesn't even make sense, because why would I die and then come back to life with half of my my life? I guess if it wants to be ultra realistic, like, oh, you just come out of a coma, so therefore you've just I don't know, you just fucking, you've not eaten anything for a while. It's like, no, at least you just come back to life. It's a video game. At least let me have all of my health when I respawn. Alright, will this be big enough? We don't know. Right. That's 2. I need some more water. Should definitely make another one of these water collectors. Alright, that's 2 of them. Bam. Super iron. It's just the fertilizer we need. There's more algae. Those are nearly done. I think once we get this biodome in, we'll actually start growing trees. Because I think from the picture, it looks like there's trees. So, leads you to believe we might be getting into that zone. The ozone, if you will. Oh, 85%? My god, bruh. Oh my god. In a way. Me grow, please, mate. Grow quicker. Just numbers going up is what's holding progress right now. We're so close to greatness. I'm just currently waiting for a number go up. Oh, you can make bioplastic nuggets. Oh god, I didn't even realize that. Oh, and they're really cheap, actually. Okay. There we go. Just made a little bit more neater. Nice. We got so much time on our hands that me, of all people, is organizing my inventory. You never do that. My inventory system is always messy in these sort of games. My inventory is always just full of garbage I don't need. 53. $94. So close. So close, yeah, so far. $98. We're nearly there. Come on now, boys. Stop be silly. $99. Come on. Come on. Give me that algae. Algae. Alright, let's go. Finally. There should be what we need to make a tier 3 dome. Or tier 2, sorry. Boop. Alright, so we need 3 sulfur. And the eggplants, that's right. Ah, of course. There's always one, isn't there? There's always one. Always one that you're waiting on. We need to have a dedicated room for growing food. We once again find ourselves waiting. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I saw the mushroom, got excited for it. That was the eggplant. So I'll just chow down on that. And we just wait patiently. Yeah, I forgot we can't make the robe until we find... Oh, we find fabric, don't we? I don't think there's any way for me to make fabric in a minute until we... explore wreckages. And I don't know how many more wreckages there are even left. One over there. There might be some fabric in there we haven't taken. One over there, but I think we've taken everything from there. I don't know, it's gonna be a nightmare. Sorry for yawning. Ugh, so tired. We're out for another meal on Sunday as well to go meet some distant family. We don't see that much anymore. We travel quite far out. I had a nap in the car because I was feeling really motion sick. I've probably mentioned this on stream before, but I get really bad motion sickness in cars and stuff like that. And in planes. So when I go to Sweden, I'm going to have to get some Tums or something, or Quills. Whatever, I can deal with that. But I didn't have any when we went on Sunday. I felt so unbelievably sick. I get really bad motion sickness. It's really frustrating. The moment I sit in a car and the rumblings of the car just makes me feel so unbelievably sick. It's the worst. So on the way back, I just took a nap in the car so I didn't feel sick again, so we didn't have to pull over. It's so embarrassing. Having to pull over because I just literally, like, my stomach is telling me I'm gonna throw up in a minute if we don't pull over. The worst, man. Absolute worst. There was a period where I thought I'd grown out of it. And then recently, I guess, like, because of the COVID stuff, I hadn't been in the car for a while. You know, I'd get buses every now and then, but, like, when we was all locked in, I wasn't driving it. I wasn't going anywhere in cars or buses or anything like that, or trains. I was just stuck indoors all the time. So I think because of that, slowly, like, my stomach immunity to motion had, I guess, worsened again. And now every time I get in a car, I just feel sick. It's so annoying. It's the worst. I remember when we first went to visit my sister, and she lived out in the sticks in Northern Ireland. Around there's just loads of bends, twists and turns everywhere, bumpy roads. Like when I said she lived out in the sticks, she literally lived out in the sticks, in farmlands. And she drove like a fucking maniac. She just speed around all these bends, and I would feel so... I couldn't travel anywhere. And because she lived out in the sticks, we had to drive half an hour to go anywhere. So we had to drive around. Man, my stomach just constantly... Anywhere we went, she was just driving like a bloody loony. Does that hang over? Oh, it does. Oh, look, trees, though. I'm just hoping if I have iron, I should be able to place it underneath here. We'll see. Got trees now, though. That's good. Sometimes even thinking about sitting in the car for a long period of time is enough to make me feel sick. Embarrassing enough as it is to admit. If I feel like I can get the scent of a car, like if you think about something long enough, you can like probably imagine the scent of it. I think sometimes like the idea of the smell of a car and imagining the rumblings of like the vibrations of the car is just enough to make you feel sick again. Like at least that's what I experienced. Probably another reason why I don't drive myself. It'd be so useful if I could drive, but I think the motion sickness I get just always puts me off it. I have other reasons why I don't drive as well, but that's probably another one I could put into it. Really, if we're thinking logically, I get really bad motion sickness, so I don't like sitting in cars. Ooh, lake water collector. That's good. Reach full lakes level. Okay. So those lakes are fully done now. The floodeth hath come. I should take all this. Empty it out, put it in boxes. We need all this stuff anyway. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. I was just thinking that song. Anytime Joash jumps off a building or something, or does something kind of epic in a game, he'll sing that song. And every time I do it, it's the first thing I think of. If I'm jumping off a building or something. Like if I'm jumping off this base, the first thing I think of is I just imagine Joash singing that song. 2, 3, and 4. Right. Iron. Yeah, of course, I need that iron. Just a couple. Just want to see if I can place platforms underneath it. We'll check out the room in a minute. I just want to make sure we can actually fix this problem, or we're gonna have to delete it all. Yep, we can have to delete it all. Okay, brilliant. Love that. I know someone else came into the stream last time. They were just like, you can just like remove it. You know that, right? And place it again. It's like, yeah, but would it not make my life a little bit more easier if I could just not have to destroy the thing, place the things down, and then do it again? Why can't they just link up? No reason why they wouldn't. There we go. And it can connect to another building. This one's double-ended, whereas the other biodome isn't. Stupidly. What the fuck is that? Why does it go green there? Alright, let's see the trees. Oh yeah. We've got trees now, baby. That should mean that logically... Tree bark. Oh, does it produce tree bark? Or am I putting tree bark in? I don't know what that means for us, but... Good. We now have trees, though. Anyway, either way. We have trees. They're not growing naturally, but we have trees. So now if we go here... Yeah, these aren't creating insects yet. Makes sense. What like this? What's this? Ah. Okay. Plant rocket. We've got the water collector, which is actually very cheap. We can make that now. I guess I'll just place this in the lake and it'll do it. Oh, whoops, I just ran straight past it. 2, 3. One. And... aluminum. And magnesium. Oh, for God's sake, I don't need that much. But damn it, my mouse flickered. I need to get a new mouse. You probably noticed my mouse sometimes flickers a lot. I'm not sure what causes it. I don't know if it's the mouse mat. Because I've had this mouse mat for about 5 years, and it's got dents and stuff in it from where, you know, wear and tear. It's also somehow got rips in it. I don't know how it's got rips in it. That doesn't make any sense. I think it's just degradation over time. Okay, so where does this go? Not here, right? It goes on top of it. Yeah, okay. So this can go here. So this would also be producing water. It's quite far away compared to the base, but it's good. Okay. Trying to think what we can do next. Should we make some Oh, we don't have enough time for that. Okay, we'll put this in the crafting stuff then. I was going to make a tier 2 generator, but we've got like 4 minutes left in the stream, and 79%, 62%. It's gonna take too long. We got a new biodome, and we've got a vehicle we can now make. We just have to go find some fabric. Well, we can make a vehicle at some point. We're getting there though. We're one step closer to sustainable breathability in the air. One step closer to be able to breathe forever. Any new messages? Nope. Okay. Should we send off one more rocket? We don't need uranium or anything. What can we send off to get in return? That'll help us right now. We've got too much uranium right now, so we don't need uranium. A GPS satellite. That would be pretty useful. We'll go do that then. What am I doing? I should pin that recipe. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. Blam. Blam blam. Always one off. Always one off. Oh, it doesn't require rods. Oh. It requires 2 of these. And we can probably just make one of these. No. No, it'd take too long. Let's go run off into the super alloy ozone dust cloud sandstorm area. I'd sooner run over here into the dust cloud and try and find it in there than to run around getting everything. Oh, a new message received. I just checked that. I didn't have any messages. The thought just occurred to me that all the times I've been complaining about me getting over here and not having any oxygen, I could just make oxygen. There's so much cobalt here, I could just make it. What I need is a tier 2 crafter on the go. So then I can actually make oxygen on the move. That would be good. Trying to be quick about this because the oxygen situation is pretty insane. Okay, it does look like we depleted the super alloy section now. Are those things bottom left? Are those coordinates? It seems like they are. Yeah, because it goes up and down depending on where I'm going, right? A microchip compass, which requires titanium, aluminum, magnesium, and silicon. Did I not pick up? Oh, I needed 2 aluminum. Right, if I forget something here, I'm gonna be so upset. Alright, here we go. Off you go. So long and brings all the fish. Don't know what this does. It just says provides geolocations to the mapping screen. No idea, to be honest with you, but that's that done. And that will probably help the biomass anyway, because sending off rockets helps biomass, so... There we go. Let's check the mapping screen. Oh, and our messages. Use ore extractions in different areas to extract specific materials, and rockets are really important to help boost your generation of blah 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 encrypted. Yeah, so we knew all this stuff. Thanks, Riley. Good. Where's our mapping screen? Do we have a mapping screen? We don't. Huh. Well, that's surprising. We'll do that next time. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you did enjoy. I'm going to skedaddle. I'm feeling a bit sick, actually. So it's probably good I'm wrapping up here, because I feel sick. So, could go see if there's anything I can take for that. For now, I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.